Each of us carries within a powerful source of energy, vast, dynamic, and always ready to be awakened. It's the creative spark behind every breath we take, the invisible force that fuels our body, sharpens our mind, and stirs our soul. Though we can't see it with the naked eye, its effects are deeply real, shaping our health, emotions, and even the way we think. To many, this energy seems mysterious or even mystical. But in truth, it's everywhere, flowing through everything, alive with purpose and awareness. The real question is, how do we tap into it, and how can we master it to improve our lives? This video invites you on a journey into the ancient wisdom of energy, drawing from occult knowledge, Hermetic philosophy, and time-honored practices like Qigong. You'll learn how to take the first real steps toward reclaiming the powerful force that has quietly been asleep within you. Before you can learn to control energy, you must first understand what it truly is. In spiritual traditions, it goes by many names: prana, chi, ether, or simply vital force. In Initiation into Hermetics, Franz Bardon describes energy as the sacred bridge between the body, soul, and spirit. Without control over it, he warns, we become like leaves blown helplessly by the winds of the universe. But once we harness it, this energy becomes the engine that powers our entire being. In practical terms, this energy expresses itself as vitality when we speak of health, as emotion when we feel deeply, and as intention when we think or focus. Occultist Eliphas Levi calls it the magnetic fluid, a subtle, living substance that forms the fabric of the universe and responds to the will. In his work, Dogma and Ritual of High Magic, he compares energy to a river, constantly flowing yet capable of being redirected and transformed. When we learn how to guide this flow, we gain the ability to turn emotion into strength, thought into reality, and soul into radiant light. But this begins with a shift in perception, understanding that energy is not separate from us. It is us, shaped by our thoughts, our actions, and our feelings every moment we are alive. To truly master it, we must learn to live in harmony with its rhythm. As Aleister Crowley writes in Magic Without Tears, control begins with balance, finding harmony between body, mind, and spirit. This alignment is the foundation upon which all energy work is built. Nutrition, breathing, and movement are the three things that keep the body, as well as its physical and vital vitality, alive. It is the mind. Vibrations are produced by thoughts and intentions, and these vibrations have an immediate impact on the energy field. It is the spirit. The wellspring of all energy, it is the source that is both the most subtle and the most powerful. In one of his most memorable remarks, he provided a concise summary of this concept. Willpower is the purest form of energy, and magic is the art of modifying a reality through the application of trained willpower alone. The universal vital force that penetrates everything that exists is referred to as qi, and it is at the core of Chinese philosophy as well as practices such as Qigong, which is an ancient Chinese art form in which energy flow is controlled by breathing. The essence that animates the body, maintains the mind, and nourishes the soul is the breath of life. It is the essence that gives life existence. One can gain a practical grasp of energy through the practice of Qigong, which demonstrates that energy can be felt and handled by anybody. The neurological system, blood circulation, and overall body awareness are all improved via the use of these techniques, which also aid to control the nervous system. In Taoist tradition, it is thought that qi originates from the union of yin and yang, which are forces that are complementary to one another and that are responsible for the composition of the cosmos. It bridges the gap between the tangible and the ethereal, as it is both substantial and immaterial at the same time. There is a connection between qi and various biological functions, including the circulation of blood, digestion, and the operation of organs. Myriad meridians are the specific pathways by which it travels throughout the body, resulting in the formation of a complex energy network. Additionally, it is the energy that facilitates the maintenance of thoughts, feelings, and mental clarity. When there is a blockage in the flow of qi, perplexity and emotional turmoil result. Additionally, qi acts as a tool for spiritual awakening since it establishes a connection between the practitioner and the universe on a higher plane. There are a total of 12 basic meridians, each of which is associated with a vital organ like the kidneys, liver, or heart. Additionally, there are 8 extraordinary meridians that are responsible for storing and regulating energy. In situations when there is a harmonious flow of qi, the body functions in a balanced manner. However, when there are obstructions, ailments that are either physical or psychological manifest themselves. Consider the meridians to be rivers that are used to irrigate a field. It is possible for the water to grow stagnant and for the land to become infected if there is a blockage. In its most basic form, the practice of Qigong can be understood as the art of maintaining the free flow of these rivers. Within the realm of occultism, the mind is the most important factor in attaining mastery over energy. Before gaining the ability to control external forces, it is necessary to first comprehend and become proficient in one's own internal energy. In his seminal works, particularly Initiation into Hermetics, Franz Bardon emphasizes that it is difficult to exert control over one's energy without first cultivating a trained conscious mind. According to him, the mind serves as both the conductor and the framework of the flow of energy inside the body. According to Bardon's teachings, the human mind acts as a magnet for the energy that is present in the universe. Intentions, feelings, and thoughts all contribute to the formation of the energy flow that circulates throughout the body and beyond. He reveals a truth that is present everywhere. The mind needs to be clear and concentrated in order to be able to take control of external energy. Engaging in self-reflection is the initial step in this process. Taking steps that are straightforward but profoundly transforming is the first step on the way to mastering your energy. Initially, we will acquire the knowledge necessary to cultivate energy awareness by means of activities that are easily accessible to everybody. Knowledge of one's own body serves as the cornerstone of energy regulation. Energy is transported through the body in its physical form. It is necessary to first create a strong connection with it in order for it to flow in a harmonious manner. This is the first trial. Body scanning is performed. Look for a place where there is no noise and sit or lie down in comfort. Put your eyes closed and take few deep breaths. You should start by concentrating your attention on your feet and then gradually move it upward, going through your waist, stomach, lungs, and neck, and finally reaching the top of your head, taking note of each sensation along the way. During the time that your focus is moving through the body, imagine that energy is being reawakened in every part of the body. Every day, devote 5 to 10 minutes to doing this. Increased body awareness, relaxation of the body, and preparation of the energy system for more in-depth work are all benefits of this exercise. According to Eliphas Levi, the process during which we take in and redistribute the magnetic fluid is accomplished by the act of breathing. In Qigong, the control of Qi is accomplished through the regulation of the breath. Now is the moment to develop your breathing skills. Methodical exercise, taking conscious breaths from the abdomen. Either sit up straight or lie down on your back. 2 hands should be placed on your chest and 1 should be placed on your abdomen. As you take a deep breath in through your nose, stretch your abdominal region while maintaining a still chest position. Take a slow, deep breath out through your lips and allow your abdominal muscles to constrict. Pay attention to the pattern of your breathing and try to see it as a flow of energy coming in and going out of your body. At least twice a day, you should perform 10 cycles of this breathing. Not only does this technique help to quiet the mind, but it also helps to align the flow of energy and stimulate the energy center known as the lower dantian, which is situated below the navel and is where Qi is physically housed. Let's move on to an exercise that will help you experience the flow of vital energy that is traveling through your body. As part of the subsequent practice, we are going to direct the energy to the palms of our hands. Position your hands in front of your body at a chest level with the palms facing each other and sit in a comfortable position with your back straight. Take a significant breath 3 times. On the subsequent inhalation, take as much air as you can into your lungs and abdomen, and then hold that air for a period of 4 seconds. Take a slow, deep breath out and see the palms of your hands getting warmer. Imagine that energy is moving through your body and making its way to your hands. Visualize this flow of energy. Carry on with your deep breathing and notice that your hands are getting warmer and warmer with each exhale. Sense the energy that is being charged into the tips of your fingers. Continue doing this for 5 minutes every day, and you will soon be prepared to move on to the next phase. With the intellect serving as the brush, Emotions serve as the paint, and the cosmos serves as the canvas. What you experience will invariably materialize into what you make. Having a healthy emotional equilibrium is a crucial component of energy management. Feelings are not merely the result of subjective experiences, rather they are unadulterated energy that may change the flow of energy both within and outside us. The body, the mind, and the spirit are all connected to the cosmos through this dance that is the connection between emotions, energy, and the reality that has been formed. Various types of energy that are in motion are human emotions. Many different spiritual traditions, such as Qigong and Hermeticism, hold the belief that the energetic flow in the body is directly influenced by each and every emotional state that a person is experiencing. Joy, love, and gratitude are examples of positive emotions that contribute to a flow of energy that is both harmonious and expansive. By increasing the practitioner's vibrational frequency, they make it possible for the practitioner to establish a more direct connection to the universal field. Anger, fear, and despair are examples of negative emotions that can lead to blockages and stagnation of energy, which can frequently result in imbalances on multiple levels, including the physical, mental, and spiritual. The practice of Qigong identifies dysfunctions in particular organs as being related with imbalanced emotions. For instance, anger has an effect on the liver, fear causes the kidneys to become unbalanced, and grief has an effect on the lungs. In Western practices, emotions that are out of balance are seen to be impediments to manifestation because they disperse the energy that is required to bring about the fulfillment of intentions. Emotions that are not under control are analogous to unpredictable winds that disperse the magician's energies. To bring about anything, it is essential to have a strong emotional center, as the quality of the energy that you give off is directly proportional to the emotions that you are experiencing. Emotions that are in harmony produce an energy field that is powerful and consistent. Also, energy is a consequence of focus. It is impossible for a mind that is agitated by disordered emotions to maintain the attention that is required to direct resources. As far as Aleister Crowley is concerned, energy does not possess any inherent morality. The only thing that it does is react to the intentions and feelings of the person who is controlling it. This indicates that an energetic act can either generate or destroy, depending on the target of the act and the intention behind its execution. Intention and concentration influence the flow of energy throughout the universe, and energy follows the direction that is created. The flow of energy is not the only source of true power, rather it is the focused consciousness that determines how the energy flows. The act of thinking and feeling in a clear and concentrated manner is the starting point for any manifestation that can take place in the physical, mental, or spiritual world. Intention is the seed, and concentration is the directed energy that causes that seed to germinate and grow during the process of growth. A definite and specific drive that directs vital energy toward the emergence of a goal is precisely what we mean when we talk about intention. With pure intention, neither the ego nor the distractions of the mind can have any effect on the intention. In addition to having a crystal clear comprehension of what is desired, it originates from a profound place of connection with the heart and the soul. You are not only wishing for anything on the surface when you have a definite aim in your heart. On the contrary, it is an energetic command that starts to shape reality in accordance with your frequency. This purpose is then brought into alignment with the mind, and the process of bringing it into manifestation starts to take shape. For the sake of healing, to bring about a change in a situation, or even to achieve a higher level of consciousness, this intention may be undertaken. When it comes to directing this goal, the most important thing is to be fully engaged and present in the process. While intention is what determines the objective, concentration is what keeps the necessary attention in order to make that goal a reality. Mindfulness is the process of bringing together all of one's mental energy into a single spot, while concentration is the action of the mind. Without concentration, vital energy has the potential to disperse, which will decrease the manifestation that is wanted. Because of its inherent characteristics, the human mind has a propensity to become distracted and to move from one thought to another. Because of this, mental discipline is necessary for achieving genuine control of vital energy. When you direct your attention to something in a methodical and consistent manner, you are successfully directing the flow of vital energy to a single spot, which in turn increases the intensity and power of that energy. For this reason, there is no such thing as a magician who does not meditate. When it comes to the practice of yoga, one of the most important foundations is concentration. The practitioner of yoga learns to concentrate their attention in a profound manner on a single thing or concept through the practice of dharana, which is one of the stages of yoga. This could be a chakra, a breath, a vision, or even a sound. Therefore, this assists in directing the flow of energy toward a particular goal. Now, in order to conclude, let us make use of this knowledge of intention and concentration in order to carry out a pranayama practice that not only strives to control the breath, but also to guide and intensify the flow of vital energy, prana, throughout the body and the subtle bodies. The act of breathing, by its very means, functions as a conduit for communication between the external world and our own inner existence. When you inhale, you are exhaling, you are releasing tension, emotions, and energy that has been stagnant. Each breath is an exchange of energy with the universe. On the other hand, in order for this exchange to be comprehensive and successful, it is essential to engage in cognitive activity with the act of breathing. Through the process of being aware of our breath, we are able to acquire the ability to control and direct the flow of vital energy. The practice is known as nadi shodhana, which translates to alternating nostril breathing. One of the most widely used and effective methods of pranayama is this particular approach. Balance your energy with every breath. Discover the power within. Alternate nostril breathing is a powerful yet simple technique that helps restore balance between the two hemispheres of your brain, clears energy pathways, and harmonizes your inner state. Symbolically, it represents the union of life's dual forces, sun and moon, masculine and feminine, action and stillness. Through this practice, we align ourselves with the natural rhythm of the universe. How to begin? Sit comfortably with your back straight and body relaxed. Using your right hand, gently close your right nostril with your thumb and take a slow, deep breath in through your left nostril. Then, close your left nostril with your ring finger, release the right nostril, and exhale fully through the right side. Next, inhale deeply through the right nostril, close it, and exhale through the left. This completes one full cycle. Continue this alternating pattern for several minutes, breathing slowly and with full awareness. Each breath draws in calm and clarity. Each exhale releases tension and noise. As you practice, you'll notice a growing sense of inner peace, sharper focus, and a deeper connection to yourself. Start gently, grow steadily. You don't have to master it all at once. Begin with small, mindful steps. Focus on your posture. Breathe with intention. Meditate. Visualize. Most importantly, be clear about your purpose. Over time, you'll feel your energy shift, becoming stronger, more harmonious, more focused. The truth is, the vital energy you seek is already inside you. It's waiting patiently for you to awaken it. When you learn to guide and control this energy, you step into your true power. You become not just a participant in life, but a conscious creator of your own reality. Thank you for being here, and remember, your energy is your magic. Use it well.